So you're always off center, you're always pulling away. And I like the feeling of the centrifugal force and having to lift myself and curve around it because it's stationary. So there's some element of being able to float into the air and using your strength to lift up. My name's Jessica Anderson-Gwin, and I'm the owner of Jagged Vertical Dance and Fitness and the director and founder of Jagged, a contemporary dance company. I got into college at UCLA in the dance program, World Arts and Cultures. And then the last year of college, I randomly decided to take a pole class. I just Googled it and took the class, and it wasn't what I expected. It was very graceful and looked like ballet in the air.
Performing enters a state of flow, and that's sort of where your energy is directly translated into the movement and into the audience. And that's sort of how I feel like I'm directly communicating with the audience. When people start pole dancing, aside from getting to class, which is like the hardest part, right? Like being courageous enough to say that you're going to go to a class. Yeah, it's getting over sort of the blisters and the calluses and the bruising from learning how to climb and all of the different holds. But at the end of the day, you're pretty much like, oh my God, like I can dangle 13 feet above the ground and not be afraid. Like that's so much more of a payoff for me than any bruise.
It is a fitness and a sport and an art all combined into one. It's really nothing to do with stripping, just because it's a straight up and down piece of metal as opposed to a silk or a fabric that's hanging down. There's a lot of similar elements. So it's just a different medium.
Usually say that I teach a fitness class or a dance class, and that usually level sets for them, and then they ask sort of what kind of dance, and then I say pole dancing, and then usually it requires me to bring out my phone and like show them an example of me in the past, and that sort of clarifies the stigma for them.
It is often not what you think, and you will surprise yourself with the things that you can do with your body. And even, you know, a lot of times they'll say as a dancer, the end of your life is basically 27, which I don't think is true anymore. But with pole dancing, like I'm doing things now at the age of 27 that I was never able to do my whole career as a dancer. And so anybody who's new to the game and like wants to try it, I would just say, be open to what you can do because you'll really surprise yourself.